Hi Virgo, welcome to your September monthly messages from Spirit reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. My intentions for this reading, Virgo, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of September, to ask what you need to know about September, what will be happening in the month of September. And this could be in regards to any aspect of your life, whether it is your love life, relationships in general, not just romantic, but also platonic, career and finances, and your spiritual evolution. Whatever Spirit would like to bring forward shall be brought forward, and I hope this is the topic that's weighing heaviest in your heart or on your mind at this moment. This will not resonate with every Virgo that watches this message. And because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Virgo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. If you would like to welcome any beings of the light to come forward for you for this reading, please do so at this moment. And this could be angels, ancestors, spirit guides, even passed down loved ones. So take the time now to welcome those in. As you do that, I will start to clear the energy by using my sound bowl here. If you are listening to this on headphones, I highly suggest turning them down. I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the major theme of this month is going to be for you guys. What you need to know, what you need to be aware of. The major theme that will be affecting my beautiful Virgos for the month of September. What will it be, Spirit? Ooh, okay. We have the High Priestess here, Virgo, with intuition. There's something that you feel is coming or something that you know is for you. You haven't been seeing the evidence of it yet, but that does not mean what you're feeling is not correct or isn't right or isn't going to happen. Also with this High Priestess card, this is Pisces energy, Cancer energy. You could have those signs in your chart. Doesn't have to be the case, but Spirit is sending you a lot of intuitive messages, a lot of symbols, a lot of numbers, synchronicities that are meant to answer your question about what is coming forward for you. The doors will be shown at the right time. The doors will be open when it is the right time. But if you have a gut feeling about something, Virgo, and even if there's nothing in the 3D that is proving to you that this is the right time to act, the right time to move forward, know that you're on the right track and you're on the right path, even if there's no evidence of it in the 3D now. But your intuition is being enhanced. Your psychic abilities are being enhanced this month. And you're having a very, very close connection to Spirit all month long. And I feel for some of you, you don't feel like you're getting the support from people in the 3D, but no, you have it. In the 5D, all around you, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors are the ones cheering you on. And you get those feelings, you get that confirmation when you see a white feather or when you see a specific number synchronicity you see over and over and over again. Those are the signs that are being sent your way. Right now I'm seeing 222. That could be one of the messages you're seeing right now at this time, Virgo. But know that whatever you're feeling right now, whatever you're being drawn towards, it is absolutely meant for you. And I also feel with this card that your higher self is being enhanced. The trust that you have in yourself is being enhanced. Your intuition's on point. It's on fire is what I'm hearing. So I don't know if you have fire energy in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But listen to the signs, pay attention to the signs, and more importantly, pay attention to the intuitive observations you get from your own intuition from this. I'm hearing trust yourself more. seek the answers within yourself more, because those will lead you to the right path more than anyone else can show or tell you. Wow. And you are protected. You see that shield that is right there? Whatever it is that you've been guided towards, whatever it is that you've been feeling very strongly about, know that if you do decide to move forward with it, or you do decide to hang on to that hope, to hang on to that feeling, you will be protected throughout the whole journey and the whole path of it. Because even on this shield, you see some stars. This is part of your path. It is part of your blueprint. But you haven't acted on it yet. You'll start to see the signs that this is meant for you, Virgo. Powerful. Woo! Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. Gemini energy, Taurus energy for me as a reader. Some of you feel a romantic connection coming on, a soulmate coming in, or that someone that you've been talking to, you've been spending time with. There's a special feeling here, and you're absolutely right. This could be a soulmate. This could be someone that you were meant to meet from the very beginning. But for others of you, this is not so romantically based. You're balancing the masculine and feminine energies within you and truly mastering it when there is time to act, when it is time to listen and observe. And there may be a choice to make, Virgo. And with this choice combined with the High Priestess, you need to listen to your heart and your intuition. And it may feel like a risk, but it's going to be worth taking. Because whatever your intuition is guiding you to do, again, I can't emphasize it enough, it was meant to be. And it will lead you to your harmony. Powerful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the Celtic cross going to see what else will be happening for my Virgos. Your gift spiritually. Some of you are psychics, some of you are mediums, healers, light workers. Yeah, okay, let's get this going. Wow. Yeah. Wow, okay. So bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. You guys are trying to regain stability in your life. Some of you may be thinking of changing jobs, changing careers, or starting to do what you've always been wanting to do as far as what will make you happiest and what will also gain you a lot of money, prosperity, and abundance. Because truly, when you do the things that you put your heart into, your passion into, and that is a part of your soul purpose, it will reward you in the 3D. And again, with the King of Pentacles and the upright, you will be successful. This is the success that you want to see come from the decisions you need to make. But I see there's people specifically in your way. And that's interesting because when I picked up on that lack of support in the 3D, I could see why. Maybe there's certain people who are telling you, oh, you know, unless you get a 9-to-5 job, you're not going to make any money. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to be secure. And that's what's kind of messing with your own trust in yourself, because there's so many people trying to tell you no, trying to tell you what to do, but it's not their life, it's yours. And if you feel secure and stable and that this could make you the happiest, then why not do it? You're after financial security, you're after stability, and you will get there. You absolutely will when you start listening to yourself above all else. When you start to see the signs from Spirit, the confirmations from Spirit. And even if you tell your friends and family members about the synchronicities, the certain animal that keeps on repeating, and they tell you you're crazy, that doesn't matter. You know what's right for you. And for those of you who may be working a corporate job, you may be experiencing jealousy. You may be having a goal of getting that promotion, getting that pay raise, and other people want that position as well. Virgo, honestly, there is something that is trying to take you down. There is someone that is trying to confine you and not want you to make the moves that you want to make, because either there's some sort of karmic bond with this person, or they don't want the best for you because it doesn't help them. The number 5 is very prominent here. September 5th, September 15th could be your birthdays or important dates in the month. September 25th. Or you could be seeing 555, which indicates major changes that are happening in this month, Virgo. So let's get to the bottom of this. What's centered in this week is this month is the 5 of Wands. Leo energy, conflicts, competition, people who want to test you, people who want to trigger you, people who maybe even want to upset you, Virgo. And that's an energy that maybe is worth putting in someone's place or just cutting it out from your life, which I see with the King of Swords and we'll get to, you may have to do. There's a toxic person in your energy field. I hope it's not a romantic partner. It feels more like a family member or a frenemy. And finally, I feel it's time to speak up. It's time to fight for what it is that you've been wanting in your life. And to really let someone know, A, you're not the one to be pushed around. B, just because I'm not taking your advice doesn't mean I'm making the wrong choice. It kind of feels there's an energy like that around you, Virgo, of someone who thinks that they know your life and your path and what you should do so much more than you do. So there could be conflicts coming out of this. But the important imagery here, as I am an intuitive reader, and what you see that middle one rising above the rest? If you follow your heart, you follow your intuition, you follow what is right for you, you will defeat the people and the naysayers that try to hold you back. And it's not out of revenge. It's out of making things right again, because for some of you, you've been bonded to this person's opinion, or this person has made you feel like you couldn't accomplish something for way too long. And I do feel even for some of you, this toxic person will be exposed if you've been feeling that energy but haven't had full confirmation of it. Others of you, you are going to expose this toxic person. Because I feel it's like you've been backing down to them for way too long. Now is the time to act. Now is the time to fight for what you want in your life. Of course, not to fight others, but to put that effort and passion in, and to let everyone watch and see you succeed at it. There could be competition around you, Virgo, this month, but I do think should you put your resources, your assets, your skills to the test with all the passion you have for it, you will overcome and succeed. But this is what's crossing you, Virgo, the Devil card, Capricorn energy. The fears that you still attach yourself to from the past, from what people have said to you, past failures, past disappointments, that still haunts you in some way. The fears of making the wrong choice. The fears if all the signs you're being sent aren't right and it's all in your head and nothing can come to fruition from it. But that's the ego trying to protect itself. The ego that is trying to make itself safe. Because what we know, what we've been living through, what we've been experiencing up until this point is the safest. Some people, not you, but some people feel more comfortable being in an unhappy, unprosperous space because they know that that in some way gives them comfort versus them taking the risk, taking that leap of faith. That could mean danger, that could be failure. But I wonder why in this society we live in today, we take failure as such a burden, such a trial on ourselves, when failure is not always something to prove to us of how wrong we are, but it could even mean, what can I learn from this? What can I grow from this? Is there another way? So don't let your fears, projected fears of other people onto you, hold you back, Virgo. What's rooting this is the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy again. Or what's crowning this, excuse me. Now, again, I feel for a lot of you, this involves something with your finances, your career, your life purpose. And for some of you, again, this person who is in your energy, I feel if you were to make the decision to do what you've been feeling like you've been needing to do, even if for some of you with the Pentacles if it's not so much career and finances, changing of homes, changing of jobs, doing something new and different that will affect your lifestyle. Someone doesn't want to let you go because that means you may disappear out of their life. It means you may not take them as a priority in your life, and they want to hold on to you, Virgo. They feel that there's value in your energy, even if all they do is deplete it. But others of you, this is the fear of what you could lose if you make the decision to move forward based on what you feel is right. I feel some of you are, and as an earth sign, it's understandable, you very much hold on to the facts that you see with what you sense, you feel, you touch, you smell. It's very new for you to step outside of the box of what you can sense with those 5 senses and really trust that if you listen to your 6th sense, it may reward you far more than your 5 senses ever have with what's reasonable, what's practical. It's time to open up a bit more, Virgo, to the possibilities that Spirit's trying to send your way. What's rooting this is the 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. So there is wish fulfillment. There is a wish that you've been wanting. Something deep in your heart that you've been wanting to pursue or fulfill. And with the 9 of Cups and the upright, it can happen. And this is, for this rooting, this Celtic cross, this is tied to what you intuitively know, what you wish, what you daydream, what you visualize. Those visions are coming to you for a reason, Virgo. The signs are coming to you for a reason. One we may not be able to explain to our family members, our friends, but again, that doesn't really matter. And with the 5 of Wands centering this, I feel a lot of you take other people's perspectives of you, or you're afraid that if you were to make this move, make this transition, to open up a bit, to try something new, and if you were to fail, you'd be proving those naysayers right. But that's taking value into someone else's opinion far too much than you need to. And truly, again, I can't reiterate it enough. It's really up to you, Virgo. If you want to listen to your own heart and just enjoy the process and enjoy the journey, or listen to other people's perspectives, opinions, and be tied down on the same loop that you've been going around in years. In the recent past, King of Swords, Aquarius energy. So some of you, I feel, have finally started to figure out who is on your team and who isn't. And with those people, you've become a bit more distant. You've been a lot more analytical. You've been a lot more observant of certain people in your lives. And you're coming to really understand who these people are, despite the memories you've had with them, despite the bonds you may have had with them. And I even feel for some of you, you recently learned about someone talking behind your back, or someone wishing ill will on you, that you had to learn through another person. They weren't even courageous or ballsy enough to tell it to you to your face. So Virgo, I feel for some of you, you've been starting to cut certain people out of your lives. Others of you, you've known you've been meaning to do this, but you still haven't acted on it yet. For some of you, you may need some more information. And again, if it's a parent or a sibling, I can understand how much harder that would be. And that doesn't mean, you have to go complete no contact. If that's best for you, then go right ahead. But it could just mean setting boundaries and sticking to them, letting them know that you have your own life, your own choices to make, and you can stand confidently behind them And they could have their 2 cents, sure, but at the end of the day, the choice is yours of what it is you want to do with your life, how you want to move forward with your life, and how strategically you're going to do so. I feel that you've decided or recently come into the understanding of your discernment of what you can talk about with certain people and what you can't. And for some of you who are thinking of making big moves, I do advise that it may be best to withhold some information from others because of the jealousy around you, because of the competition around you, because of certain people who don't want to see you make those moves because it would mean you would be more out of their life. But what you need to know is the High Priestess. Again, your intuition is right. Your feelings are right. Meditate more. If you read tarot cards, pull oracle cards, or have been thinking about getting into cards, start to pull those cards. Start to ask those questions. Start to, even if you pray, and it's not so much the religious praying that we know from the church, it could be just communicating with Spirit. Show me the signs, and they will be sent. If they haven't been already, which I feel they already are. And through that constant reminder, that constant confirmation of those signs being sent over and over again, the more you will feel secure knowing that you do know your truth. You do know what is meant for you. And even a lot of you are awakening or enhancing the abilities you've already had and always have had since childhood, I'm hearing. Those imaginary friends, a lot of them were spirit guides. Those visions you've had, those daydreams were sent to you from the divine since childhood. And some of you are reconnecting with that again. But it was clouded from certain people or society that told you that your intuition, your abilities, your psychic gifts were wrong. But follow your intuition. Let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you guys. What else do my beautiful Virgos need to know right now, Spirit? Tree, grounding. Wow. So the tree symbol's coming through, and Virgo, the daydreams, the visualizations, the intuitive hunches. It's time to start making the moves to ground these into 3D. Because again, with the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this is what's coming by the end of the month. This is what will happen. And it's a hard thing to do, and maybe that's why we see the Lovers here of balance coming through for you guys, is to take the information, take the intuitive feelings that are being very profoundly communicated to you from Spirit and start to act on it. Ground those energies. A lot of you, I highly suggest before it starts to get cold outside, for those of you that live in the Northern Hemisphere, before it gets really chilly where you can't spend out time in nature as much, start to do so now before it's too late, because I feel a lot of you have connections with nature spirits, fairies, spirits of the trees, a lot of animals that you see over and over again. But even if someone tries to trigger you, tries to get a reaction from you, speak your truth, defend yourself, but don't let them take you out of your zone. Don't let them take you out of your grace. Ground yourself again, knowing that really they don't know any better. They don't know my dream. They don't know my path. But I do, and I can hold that center for myself. I don't need to hold it for them. Ancestral energy is around you with the tree as well. Let's keep going. What does Virgo need to know for this month, Spirit? Celebration, beautiful. And as you can see from this card back here, there's so many animals here. So a lot of you, again, spirit totem animals are in your life or have been repeating in your life. Maybe you see new animals depending on the month, depending on the season, what's happening in your life. If you've been seeing a specific animal, look them up. Google it. There's a message for you there. But I feel what this celebration is coming And why it's being brought to you in the month of September, Virgo, is because finally you're making the choice for yourself to do what makes you happiest, to do what makes you feel fulfilled, and to celebrate with that and let go of the expectations of others, the doubts you have within yourself, and just to be free, to be that free spirit as the high priestess is. The high priestess listens to thyself, knows thyself, knows the illusions of what others project onto the self. And I do feel when you start to make those choices with your intuition, there'll be rewards. And that's why you'll be celebrating promotions, raises, recognition, rewards. There's something to celebrate in the month of September, Virgo, through you finally just being yourself authentically, truly, and listening to that inner voice and making those decisions. The butterfly, it may be a spirit you've been seeing quite frequently, or a totem animal you have, maybe a butterfly tattoo for some of you. What does Virgo need to know for the month of September? Wow, yeah. Number 11. Beautiful spirit number with transition. Cauliflower. So you are going through a transition, Virgo. And that's why, when we're about to make a new path for ourselves, when we start to act on what we've always been wanting to do, it gets scary because we want it so badly. We care for what we want to accomplish so much. So certain doubts creep up. I see that with the devil. But no, it's because you're going through this transition. And I'm going to go ahead and read the passage from the booklet because it tells us of the deities connected to this card. There's also Cancer energy with this card as well. And it has great explanations for this. So let's see. So it says, cauliflower heralds a change. This might have happened recently, be happening soon, or the energy around us changes unsettled. A rebirth can now take place, and if you're holding on to what has gone before, it is time to let go for good. A reactivation can take place in any area of your life if there has been a lull or setback. Be wary of deceit and corruption. Yeah, everything I've been saying, and specifically to anyone who tries to steer you off your path, make you doubt your intuition. That's the first red flag of deceit and corruption. Uses: calm, emotions, lunar rituals, glamour magic, and change. The deities with this card are Diana, Isis, Kuan Yin, Selene. This is the cauliflower. The celestial association is the moon and the astrological sign Cancer. So yeah, Virgo, know thyself, to reveal thyself, to reveal your true dreams, your passions, and to move forward with that. People who support you, that's who to have on your team. The toxic person, that they will be exposed when you start to do what's right for you. It's very, very clear. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and get one more card for advice for September for my beautiful Virgos, and see if there's anything else you need to know. Any animal totem that would like to come up for my beautiful Virgos. Anything else that Virgo needs to know? Whew! Number 10. My goodness, with the buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. When you live in abundance by being who you are, by acting out of your highest good, by intuitively following your dreams and goals, that's when the universe will provide and always will provide. Look out for buffalo symbolism. It may mean something to you, or you'll start to see it in September. But there's a completion coming, the end of lack, the end of being unhappy, doing things that were never meant for you, letting go of expectations and fears. And that's what will bring the abundance to you, Virgo. It's a very prosperous, very blessed month for you. This change that is coming has been long awaited. And if you are feeling lack right now, if you're feeling like things haven't been working out, there's been energy around you that you feel like you couldn't catch your lucky break, it may be certain belief patterns from people who tried to tell you or make you believe that you had lack. that you couldn't do this, that you shouldn't do this. And that's what's the barrier between you and receiving this abundance from the universe. But the choice we have to make is then to decide what value we put in other people's perspective of us, and what past people, past situations have made us feel about ourselves, and what we want to put new value into something that will make us so much happier, and to put more value into that than anything else. But the spirit of the universe is providing the messages, the guidance, the blessings. Be open to receive, Virgo. And I think you'll see the big, prosperous, happy changes that you've been wanting to see in your life. Beautiful reading, Virgos. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really hope that you gained some insight, clarity, healing, and guidance in regards to the month of September. If you did, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free customized gift box from me? I'm giving away one gift box every month to a lucky subscriber, and this is going to contain a tarot card I pull, an oracle card I pull, a crystal I feel that resonates with your energy the best, and I'm going to write a message from spirit for you for this very lucky winner. So if you're interested in entering the contest, open up the description box, scroll down a bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there in case you're interested. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.